All right, y'all. Losing streak back on. I this is my trading journal, by the way. I lost $325 today. Yeah, it's been rough. I think I'm doing that beginner thing where I keep switching my strategy and doing all these things and it's not working. I just need to go back to what I was doing at 8:30. Um, I feel like the stock market open is usually like continuing something from earlier, which is what I like to catch because my strategy is the market structure shift. It's not like these rundowns are not, I'm not catching them. It's not really working for me. Um, so basically my loss was I didn't even do my rules. I was trying to play an inverse fair value gap strategy because we tapped into this order block on the 15-minute. And I'm pretty sure like any other strategy, you have to wait for a full candle close, and I didn't. You see it wicked up. No full candle close above it. And my original entry, I got in here, but with the spread and the candle move, I got in like way up here for a $300 loss. And then I was gonna get in here at this fair value gap to take it to these liquidities. Kind of feeling like like I've said, y'all see me say this many times. When liquidities are close like this, I kind of wait for it to sweep all three, even though this is the session. This is the most recent one, and this is the session one way up here. So I was confident in this one, but then these two I wasn't confident in hitting, but whatever. So we finally are getting a market shift here, as you see to the upside. On the 15-minute, you see all these big bearish fair value gaps. Let me turn off this indicator right now. So I was gonna wait for it to come in here like yesterday. I've noticed too, like these big rundowns like this, it'll pull back and keep going versus give you the market structure shift. Because my strategy is basically like the power of three. If it's gonna go down, it's gonna go up and sweep and then continue down, or go down and then continue up. But the thing about the power of three is it works throughout the whole day, not just in the New York session. So basically, I've marked this too for like it could be an inverse fair value gap after this, but again, it's gonna maybe go high as here. Your stop loss is way down here. These risk to rewards are not great. So I may get in again if it gets up to this. Like this is the breaker from this morning. That's the breaker from this morning. So maybe I'll get another trade up here, but I kind of want to just regroup. So I added a few indicators back. Um, a few indicators back. So the power of three, again, like I said, works from midnight. So the indicator is ICT everything. If you know, ICT everything. So now it does this overnight agent session and marks the midnight open. That's the midnight open. And my New York session is the 8:30 for me. Some people it's 7 o'clock. For me, it's 8:30. So the 8:30 open was here. So basically, the power of three, if it's gonna be a down day, it's gonna be above this midnight open, and you want it honestly above the 8:30 open, and then you'll play down to the downside for the rest of the day, basically. And that's what happened today. Also, this 8:30 equal high, if you see on the 15-minute, was a tap into a fair value gap. So this would have been something I just would have took. As soon as I got on the charts, I would have got in here, high here, and then I just would have took it to that liquidity at 8:30 for a nice trade. You see what I'm saying? So I'm adding 8:30 back. I feel like I did the same thing yesterday too. But I feel like this will happen, and then I'll start doing this, and then it'll start doing stuff at the 9:30. Like it just the markets just they switch. There'll be times where it'll give you everything you want in your session. And I remember one time it was doing everything in the London session, like overnight. It kept doing exactly what I wanted in an overnight session. But we had the same thing up here with the 8:30. We got the liquidity sweep, market structure shift around that was like around 7. And then up here to get in. And then also, so I'm gonna keep the SMC obviously indicator on the 1 minute while I trade. But I added this indicator too, which I really like. It's ICT sessions. I can't seem to get it to fix whatever this is. I have it on this one, I feel like, where I have it perfectly. Yeah, I need a copy on this one. I have it perfectly on this one. Yeah, with no warnings and how I like it. So I'm just gonna copy the things. I had the fib turned off or something on this. So I'm gonna copy it from this one. Because on my 1 minute one, I don't like it to be so full, but on this one, it's really the 15 is just showing me overall where it's going. So this one, it shows kind of like the market maker model where like the liquidity sweep of London's here. So now we're gonna do, or what is it? The power, the accumulation, distribution, manipulation. It shows you the accumulation, manipulation, distribution to the downside. So I'm gonna start focusing on like the overall where it's going instead of just like in this session, it's doing this. So this is what you want. The market maker model shows you, it did the same thing yesterday. Accumulation, distribution, boom. No, I don't even know the terms specifically because I don't trade it. Like I understand it to the point where like, yes, this is accumulation. We broke it to the upside and now we're gonna go down the opposite side. I know explain it, but I've mixed up the terms. But I'm pretty sure I know accumulation is the sideways is this, the non-thing. And I think this is either manipulation and then distribution. The two, I don't know. Either way, it goes one way to sweep out the top of the accumulation and then goes and rallies. It did the same thing yesterday and did the same thing today. And it will just help you build a story again to your trading. And again, like I said, I always do the power of three only in New York session when I started. And sometimes like this, it already happened. The whatever accumulation happened, the distribution or whatever manipulation already happened. The sweeping of the high side of the accumulation. Now we're in the rundown. Versus like I used to expect this only in this session. You know what I'm saying? So these are indicators that can help you if you want. Again, you don't want them to flood your trading, your execution screen. It's a lot as you see, but it can build the story for you. And this would have been a beautiful trade from 8:30 to what? 9:30, an hour trade. You've been done before everyone even gets on the market, which is what I used to do, what I was doing. I don't know why I started spiraling. I was a very good trader. Obviously I'm a beginner, so I'm not gonna, take that away. Like that's why you're spiraling. But it's like I did the things where I'm like, oh, I'm trading all these different strategies. I try to like simplify my strategy more. Just trading ICT silver bullet or like just trading 930. But it's like for me, my emotions are not it because sometimes there's more things that go on that are just not gonna happen or that are just not gonna you're not gonna have a reason for why they happen in this one little hour, this one little block. Like, yes, you can enter on a fair value gap. And yes, hopefully this keeps going up, even if it just takes out this. That's not what I wanted to do. Why did I do a vertical line? If it just takes out this high here, and this is what you have to do too. Even as a beginner, even if you're not profitable, you have to like look and be like, oh, yeah, I sucked today. But look at this trade I could have caught that I saw. Now if I can just see these in real time, because that's the problem. You can catch all these trades and you can see them after the fact, but if you don't see them in real time, you're not gonna be profitable. You see what I'm saying? And so also with the order block thing, as you see in the 15 minute, there was two. So I should have waited for it to hit this one like it did and take out, like I said, those other liquidities because they were just so close. And this would have been a decent trade. You can catch the bottom of these order blocks. It's hard to, especially when you're a trade like me, you have to wait for the market structure shift and the fair value gap to confirm it's going to go up. Because like I said, mine, it is here, went all the way back up here and then still like kept going down. So technically you have to wait for this, but then you miss out on all this. So, but yeah, so this is the part of the process, it's the part of the journey. I'm still new. I know I'm trying to rush myself to be funded, but it's like I'm still very new. I've still made good money. I've had good trades trading. Made money with my small account. You all have these rough patches, but the month isn't over yet. And, you know, I want to be legit funded by summer, but whatever, it is what it is. I have investment accounts, my bills are being paid, all the things, so it doesn't really matter what the time limit is. I just know for myself. Yeah, like this 8:30 open, midnight open. To go back to what I know, this was the most profitable I've been when I was trading stuff like this. I just started to like, oh, let me just simplify it more just to make it easier to get funded faster with a silver bullet. And I'm just like, why would I do that? Why would I do that? So yeah. Hope you had a better day, better month, better week. I did have a one win with money this week yesterday, so I'm feeling good about Monday. I don't want to paper trade again because watch things go my way, but I'm probably just gonna go down to really small. I'm gonna just do one micro lot for a little bit and master my strategy and then bring it back up after that. But y'all have a great weekend. Thank y'all for watching my trading recaps and I hope you learned from this. I hope even if you are watching me and be like, oh, I caught this trade. I hope that happens for you more often than you losing with me.